Welcome, everybody.
Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful.
Who knows? They've been sitting
How are you, my love?
Good to see you.
We are so excited.
Okay, actually, we're just concerned for mom.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Legacy. Hello. We need to make sure you have a seat for me.
Okay, and I'm coming out to sit in that other row.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
The doors are closing, so I need everyone to take their seats. Your graduates will walk in with citizens. As these are considered, we can get things started. We're trying to have time, but don't still stand and get started.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. I can sit behind you.
Okay, thank you.
Or there.
I'm going to know someone who can help with the...
Yep, I'll fix that.
If there are any more graduates still left in the room, I need you to go to the back. If there are any graduates left in the room, I need you to go to the back. If there are any black faculty and staff, I also need you to go to the back. All of Java Learning Committee, I also need you to go to the back. So I need graduates, black faculty and staff, and Java Learning Committee. Please walk to the back. We'll be starting shortly, y'all. Thank you.
So you're right. If they switched up, we just need to make sure that we have to got it.
Because you think the students might sit here.
Exactly. But here, that's for couple babies. I don't know. Also, Nkosi's the only black engineer graduating.
I know. Well, okay, so he's not. So there are a lot who did not sign up for black grad. There are a lot who did not sign up for black grad here. Because I was thinking that.
There's a sister who's actually doing the exam right now. Not everybody
Is off today.
done.
Yeah.
There are people who, when they have worked on a special schedule, that they can come to
And then I also noticed there were a lot of that you guys still average one and one of all the stuff. So, you know, there's some folks like, okay, like biology grad or whatever. They kind of pack everything in. I know.
Okay, one of the things
They packed it all in one day.
my phone.
Your phone's recording.
There are a ton of people who
I think we can pause it. They're not. This hasn't started yet. Yeah.
However, I also have my laptop, so
Whatever works.
may I make a suggestion?
That's mine. Yeah, that's fine. And then make sure the dad knows he's down here. I mean, if he wants to stay over there with Brian, that's fine. But okay. I think she's with Auntie Kelly. They went back, I think.
We have the daycare. I know. The pandemic did that to us all. So welcome to Jabulani, the 35th Black African Legacy Rite. This is a very important rite of passage. For folks who don't know, not everyone knows, that Black Studies started here at San Francisco. And so it's absolutely important that we acknowledge that this ceremony, its roots are here. So all throughout the United States, we see other people beloved mentors who are one row behind. We have family over here, and we're so blessed that they came deep. You have no idea what we had to do for the tickets. Okay? So it's my understanding that soon it's gonna go down. Hey, how you doing down there, sis? All the way from Oklahoma. All right. And there's the queen. You see how the queen popped up? Yeah. Would you like to say something, queen? Can we get you?
I'm sending you blessings and love.
You can make me cry. I'm already about to cry. That was beautiful. Can we hear you? They started singing. I love it. I'm going to pass it down while we're waiting for Nkosi. We're going to let everyone have this say. Oh boy, this song. Would you mind passing it and let people say what they like for live streaming? A message for Nkosi. The girls were laughing.
No, she didn't say that.
Congratulations, whole family on the congratulations.
Oh, really? I started, hold on, I could have written.
4 minutes. You gotta say
We'll have some more people comment a little later. Right now,
Let's have one more big welcome for the class of 2023. Welcome, family. It's a very good evening.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know how many of you might have been here last year, but this is quite a bit of a change. Welcome change.
Yes.
Back to the place where it can all start. A little bit of history here. Welcome to the 2023 Jabalani, the 35th Black African Legacy Rite.
Yes.
We have ascended, living our ancestors' wildest dreams. We forge our path as the authors of our legacy. All right. My name is Sterling Shanks. I'm an IT consultant with Information Technology Services here at San Francisco State, and I'm also the treasurer for the Black Faculty and Staff Association. Love. And the processional was two move parts, drummers and dancers. So let's give a round of applause for them. Okay, now to do a welcome, I'd like to bring up to the stage Anaya Block. She's the president of Jabalani, and she's graduating actually in the class of 2024 next year, but she will be majoring in kinesiology.
Yes. Yes.
Good evening, y'all.
Good evening, love.
I know y'all can do better than I said. Good evening, y'all.
Right? Good evening, love.
Thank y'all for love now.
Okay.
My name is Anaya J. Block. I am lucky to be the president for the 2022-2023 academic school year. I want to officially welcome you all to the 35th annual Jabalani Black African graduation. We are excited to witness the graduating class of 2023 succeed in educational greatness. I quickly want to read over our theme for today that me and my committee came up with. The theme is, we have ascended, the author of our legacy. My bad, let me start that over. The theme is, we have ascended, living our wildest dreams, we forge our paths as the author of our legacy. The theme confirms that our graduates are truly living our ancestors' dreams. Once again, I just want to welcome you all to the Jabalani 2023 Black African graduation and congratulate all the graduates right behind me. Thank you.
Thank you, Anaya. Next up, I'd like to, for libations, in honor of our sad ancestors and dedication, I'd like to bring up the former dean and professor emeritus of ethnic studies and psychology, Dr. Kenny Montero.
Habari Gani, which means good news. When I say Habari Gani again, I'm actually not looking for its linguistic appropriate one. I want to tell you, I want to hear that it's a class of 2023. That's the good news. Habari Gani, class of 2023.
Yeah.
That's the good news today. Habari Gani, class of 2023. So I want to greet the class of 23, but I also mostly want to greet the family, friends, aunties, second cousins,
Okay.
the person down the street who jumped in the car because it was that important. I want all y'all, and I want all y'all to know that it's important. The Jabalani celebration, we are here to unapologetically and vigorously hold up Black excellence to the world. And anyone who needs to embrace that broadly, you should, because Black excellence births the world. And if you're here you re-embrace Black excellence from wherever your modern ancestors were. And we do that with a promise of all of our love, our commitment to justice, and enough power to propel 2023's future. We're living through a time when hatred, radically individualized greed, and indifference to suffering have literally reigned openly and on video. There is no better time to hold dearly to the customs and the rituals that have held us together in our humanity intact, no matter the circumstances. So it's in that spirit I have the honor to bring and offer libations. For those of you who think that you're not familiar with libations, trust you are. You've probably just done it in your own way, and we'll do it a particular way here. You did it as a toast, you did it as an invocation, you did it as a prayer, but it was a time when somebody said, before you touch that piece of chicken that I made.
That's right.
We're going to give thanks, and we're going to call the names of who God is. That's it. The libation prepares us on important occasions by recentering us in our fundamental divinity. Don't have to think about that religiously, but if you think about you are part of the universe, you understand that you're divine. But if you think about it religiously, you got it. So we call forth to whom or whatever created us, first cause, gave us the love that connects us, and gives us and sustains us for what comes ahead. We call to our ancestors, those who were called before us and on whose shoulders. We call to our relatives, and we call to the future. So I'm going to ask you to help me with this. I can't pour that over. There was a time at the party I could get that over and get back up. Okay. But I'm sure I still could, but we're not going to test that. Okay? So back to the ceremony. We call to the Creator, who is one with the creation, the original cause, the source of all good, the connection between all good among us, all things, all people, whether you call this Creator God, Mother, Nature, Divine Father, Kalunga, Imani, Nyami, Mulungu. If you call Jehovah, you call Yahweh, Allah, you call it the Big Bang or God Almighty, we call to the Creator, the source of all. And if you would say it with me, Ashe.
Ashe.
For those who want to know what you're saying, if you don't know, Ashe, think of it as either agreed, secular, or amen, if you're in a Judeo-Christian religion, means yes. We call upon the relatives by blood who have gone on as ancestors, the ones upon whose shoulders we stand, the fathers and mothers, and the fathers' fathers, and the mothers' mothers, who hold us above the last level of our people to assure that we achieve the next level for our people. Ashe.
Ashe.
We call to the living relatives by blood, spirit, or choice, by love, who support us, those right beside us, those we have far away in the north, the south, east, and west. Ashe.
Ashe.
We call to the hearts and the minds of the young who are already with us, and those not yet conceived, to whom we give a sacred promise of protection and guidance, and our shoulders upon which they will stand. Ashe.
Ashe.
I now recall names of ancestors. I'll call two, there are many, I'm going to call two academic foundational folks upon whose shoulders we and this event stand on, and three recent students, because sometimes we go to the ancestors, but it's always way too soon, but for some of us it feels way too soon. So I call two academic leaders, Dr. D. Philip McGee and Dr. J. Penny Saffold.
Ashe.
and 3 recent students. One lost just today. The 3 names are Janetta, and they're clearly they have lost other students this year. So we're always represented. Janetta Edwards in social work, Darren Jamani, Africana Studies, Bakar, Cora, Africana Studies, Ashe. I will now ask you to start calling names, and we're going to do it for a little bit of time. Do not worry about that. It's a family occasion. As you call, I'll respond to Ashe for a few moments. Don't worry if the name didn't get in. It's a family occasion. You can't sneak as fast as you have relatives. So, if you get those words out, the rest of the relatives are here. They'll come. So do I hear a name out? John Diaz Montero.
Charles Leon Anderson, Sr. Miss Maggie West. Ooh, Miss Rebecca Campbell. Ooh, Mas Poppy.
Ashe.
Uncle Joe. Uncle Lee. Uncle
I'm going to ask us to go internal with the names now. Keep them coming in your mind. Keep them going. I assure you they're hearing you.
Blackberry.
Ashe, Ashe. In these troubled times, by no means the first for us as African Black people in America, but so painful to those that want to be comfortable. I leave you, the class of 2023, with a challenge that is related to your theme, so you have to do it. There you go. You must continue the tradition of rising and lifting issue up. We have gathered here the flesh and blood who love you, who could be here. We have now called everyone, and will continue calling, present and past. You must remember, you already have more ancestors than you have adversaries before you.
Ashe. Yes.
And if that weren't enough, we got relatives.
Yes.
And if that weren't enough, our children keep coming stronger and stronger and stronger.
Ashe.
Class of 2023, we love you, empower you to do anything you conceive. Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you, Dr. Montero. Next up, I'd like to ask the audience to stand. I'm going to bring up to the stage a young lady who will major in sociology. Who majored in sociology. She's a class of 2023. Desiree Smith.
Here we go. Our anthem.
Let
welcome to the stage Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, here at State, Dr. Jamila Moore, and the Chair of Africana Studies, Dr. Abu Tree.
Good evening. I'm not going to sing like that, but I'm just happy to see y'all. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here, and good evening, class of 2023, friends, family, loved ones, faculty, staff, and students. I am Dr. Jamila Moore, Vice President of Student Affairs, and it's really such an honor to be here with all of you this evening on this stage celebrating Black excellence. President Lynn Mahoney could not be here this evening due to a scheduling conflict. On her behalf, I extend a warm welcome to you from San Francisco State University, to our graduates. President Mahoney sends her congratulations to you for earning your degrees, as she looks forward to celebrating each one of you tomorrow, Friday, May 26th, University commencement at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Yes. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Today at Jabulani, we celebrate over 100 academic scholars and people who will make a difference in our communities and in the Bay Area, California, and the world. As jubilant as you all look today, I know it's not as easy as it looks. Making it to the point where you are sitting today as graduates, President Mahoney and I have heard about your challenges and successes while pursuing your degrees at SF State. I know that whether it's been 4 years or 14 years, you have persisted in your academic journey because your intentions were pure, your goals were clear, and your mission purposeful. We are proud you are earning your degree at San Francisco State. And while we celebrate our class of 2023 today, we know that in the Black community, no one earns their degrees alone. You are the embodiment and manifestation of your ancestors and families' dreams, love, and prayers. At this time, I want us to welcome and applaud the supportive people in the audience today, the grandmas, the papas, the parents, the foster and adoptive parents, the friends, the chosen families, the teachers, the church leaders, for all contribute to our graduate success. But let's just take a moment to really thank the real people who brought us here today.
That's right.
I just want to say a real shout out to the hairdressers and the barbers. Can you fit me in?
Can you fit me in?
Because don't they look beautiful? You can see you got edge there. So shout out to the hairdressers and the barbers for making us look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
I hope everybody left an extra tip, because you know we're really just running up in there to take care of these edges. Thank you so much. Okay? Whether it's been your encouraging words, prayers for good grades and good health, gas and BART money, babysitting services, proofreading papers, helping with tuition and fees, putting off date nights or friends nights out, allowing your students to skip out on family events, and the family group chat, know that your support has been paramount to our graduate success. We applaud you and welcome you to San Francisco State University, and please know that we will welcome you back to campus as a student if you decide to follow in your graduate footsteps and earn your first or your next degree. Several of the participants are here as the first in their families to graduate from college, and if that is you, please stand, and audience, let's celebrate our first generation graduates. Several of you are here today because you're earning a master's degree. If that is you, please stand and be recognized. in here. NBA playoffs, okay? We have one more group to celebrate. We got some people up in this audience behind me who are also earning their doctorate. If you are one of those now. Black excellence is real.
Yes.
You embody this as graduates of San Francisco State University. Education has always been important within the Black communities. From the days of enslavement in the U.S. when Black people would defy laws to ensure that young Black people could learn to read, write, and do math, to the Civil Rights era freedom schools, providing education for transformation and liberation, to Black women earning college degrees proportionately at rates higher than those of any other demographic group in the U.S.
Do it. Black excellence is real.
To today's Black educational leaders working to ensure that ethnic studies, Africana studies, Black community centers, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and Black authors and books have a permanent place in our libraries and schools. As you can see, the Black community has always taken education, diversity, and inclusion seriously. So some notable facts for you. Overall, college enrollment for Black students ages 18 to 24 increased from 35% in 2000 to 41% in 2018. Today, almost 31% of Black adults in the U.S. have earned a bachelor's degree.
Yes. Yes.
Almost 10% of Black adults in the U.S. have earned a master's degree.
And that's with the pressure in economic.
And almost 5% of Black adults have earned a doctorate degree. So graduates, as you can see, you are joining an impressive group of Black college graduates. To the younger people in the audience, when you finish high school, I want you to come to college and earn your degrees so we can make those degrees numbers even higher in our Black community, because this is about Black excellence. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to all of the faculty and staff behind me, in front of me, to the side of me that continue to stand up and show up and suit up for all of our students who are in this room today and are making their way through this campus. As I conclude, on behalf of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, I hope you are all leaving SF State with positive memories of experiences, friends, and role models. Know that you are welcome back to campus at any time. We will always have your back, because now the individuals crossing the stage are now becoming ambassadors to San Francisco State University. All of us here today, faculty, staff, classmates, the Jambalani Planning Committee and I are proud of you. President Mahoney is proud of you. On behalf of San Francisco State University, I say simply, congratulations, graduates, class of 2023, Go Gators.
Go Gators!
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Now, excuse my faux pas, but I'd like to bring up to the stage the chair of Africana Studies, Dr. Abu Petrie.
Welcome and greetings on behalf of the Department of Africana Studies to the families, grandma, mom, dad, auntie, and uncle, and everybody else. We want to, again, congratulate the graduates of 2023. You're standing in a unique place in time. And so to the graduates, congratulations. There's a writer who says for everything. And so today is a time of celebration. It is a time of reflection, because graduates, time has brought you here. Time has brought you into a moment where we need your knowledge, your scholarship, and your leadership. We've just witnessed the passing of the great Tina Turner, Harry Belafonte, Jim Brown. We're in a time where COVID-19, one of the worst pandemics that we've ever seen, has taken place. We're in a time of global warming. We're in a time when people shooting and killing each other. We're in a time when people have lost their humanity. So today, we know that the class of 2023, you are on time to change the world. And I want you to do like the bee does, class of 2023. The bee takes a little bit of nectar from each of the plants. You take a little bit of knowledge from each of the classes that you took. And you take that knowledge and you make honey out of it. And you use it to heal the condition of the world. The second thing I want to leave you with as graduates of 2023, I want you to take on. You've seen the slaughter and the murder of black people in the streets of America. You saw the lynching of George Floyd on live television. So I want you to take on this task, class of 2023. I want you to take on what Dr. King called the drum major instinct. And the drum major instinct, Dr. King said, when they asked him, what would you want to be remembered by? He said, I don't want them to say I had a PhD degree. I don't want them to say I had a degree. I want them to say that I was a drum major for justice. I was a drum major for equality. And I want you to take that message as the drum major instinct. And then the last thing that I want to leave you with, when you sit in the boardrooms and the different places that you will be sitting in the seats of power, when you recognize that they try to diminish black folks, Catholics, you should know something about this. But I want you to do what my homeboy would say. Don't just sit there and be mute. I want you to set it off.
Thank you, Dr. Petrie. Shake it up. All right, for the community call, I'd like to bring up to the stage another member of the class of 2023 who earned a degree in early childhood special education. Who's come up to the welcome to the stage, Markenya Broughton.
I have a dream. Oh, you thought this was an MLK speech? No, this is an MLB, Markenya LaVon Bronson. I have a dream that African Americans continue to strive and rise against poverty. I have a dream that young African American men and women will not be confined by their district based on a zip code. I have a dream that our people have more opportunities to be in facilities such as colleges, obtaining degrees instead of incarcerated, being identified by the number and not their name. I have a dream that we are recognized for the kings and queens we are. I have a dream that the interactions amongst African Americans can be united like the Black Panthers in Oakland in 1966. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day
It's okay, baby.
one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by their character. As I look in this room, and not only do I see beautiful shades of brown, I see a room full of graduates that have fought to be seen by their character. Class of 2023, continue to make your dreams reality while filling rooms unapologetically Black.
You're gonna make me go home happy tonight.
Yes. Unapologetically.
Thank you, Ms. Walton. All right. Now, for the Divine Nine roll call, I'd like to bring up the Greek Advisor, Student Activities and Events, Summer Smith.
Good afternoon. Are we doing D9 roll call? D9, if you're here, I know what to do. Alpha, Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Alpha, Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Here we go.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
That's Mama's sorority. That's you. That's you, Mama. That's you. Okay.
Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Iota Phi Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
Maybe we have enough members to bring up a stop show or something, right?
Let me see it. Mama, throw up your throw it up. Throw it up.
Now, for comments and reports, I'd like to bring up to the stage staff member, but also advisor for Jabalani, Ms. Madeline Flemmer. And following her will be the Step College instructor and academic advisor, Tashelle Heron.
Good afternoon. We congratulate the class of 2023 for putting in the hard work to accomplish this academic achievement. As advisor for Jabulani Student Organization, I thank the following individuals and organizations for making the celebration a success. The 2023 Jabulani Committee, Anaya Block, Asha Gold, Amaya Malik Charles, Ayana King, Bedekat, Aaron Sanders, Isis Amina Terrell, Ayana Vernon. Jabulani Advisory Board, Dr. Doris Flowers, Darlene Franklin, Tishelle Ron, Dr. Abu Petrie, Sterling Shanks, and Monalito Twain. Jabulani is a Zulu word that means community celebration. And we have a community in our students as we acknowledge our BSU, alumni, volunteers, sororities, and fraternities. We acknowledge Africana Studies Department, staff, student body, and admins of Associated Students, Inc., the Black Unity Center, the Black Faculty and Staff Association, the Dancing Divas, Get Through College, 100% College Prep, Summer Smith Student Services Brick Advisor, the Strikers of 1968, the Office of Student Affairs, Monica Brooks and the Black Alumni Association, and University Corporation. Please refer to your program for the complete list of acknowledgements. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
Great job. They did a great job. Those are the organizers, the students organize this.
Hey y'all.
Faculty advisors.
Thank you for coming. It's an honor to be back at Black Grad. Danielle, can you come to the stage? At this point, standing next to me is Monica Brooks. She is the Black Student Union of SF State from the 90s. Shantae, the lady in the blue, she's the BSU from 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So SF State, in my opinion, is a historical Black campus, not taking nothing from Dominguez Hills, but we hella Black here.
Oh, yeah!
So, with that said, the BSU, soul of SF State, I don't know if Shanice is in the building.
Hey, Andre.
She better get on stage. Shanice. And the Black Faculty and Staff Association in Jabulani, we want to present our flowers to our jewels here at SF State. And we're going to start with tenure. So
And Nakai and Niall.
it is a great honor to bestow this award to Dr. Doris Flowers. She is my school member. It is a great appreciation that we hereby present you, Dean Montero, and Dr. Scribner for your unwavering support and unrelenting guidance that helped in leading out a pathway for thousands of scholars.
Yes.
To be successful,
Yes.
you are being honored with much appreciation and gratitude. You are the soul of SF State. Let me be specific just in case I'm being live streamed. You are the soul of San Francisco State University.
Yes!
Thank you for your service, your loyalty, and dedication. I love you, they love you, the world love you, and retirement only means you come back every other Tuesday.
Oh my God. Right?
Thank you, Madeline and Michelle. Now, next up, let's get a little performance going. I'm going to bring up to the stage Tumu Arts.
I love that.
A little delay here.
I think it's back there. Well, I think there's been.
Let's try this again. Let's welcome to the stage Tumu Arts.
Can I show that? Right there. Ronnie wants you to know. So this performer, Brother Tumani, is a master drummer, world class. He's taught several people, worked with Malonga, Koskalor, and therefore worked with, you know who, Imani? Takuma, who taught Imani and Nkosi before. Thank you, Imani. Oh, can we see Nkosi's name?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
There.
You are so welcome, Sissy. Wow. I love being black. That's sweet.
Thank you. Let's have another round of applause for two more arts, please. All right, next up, reflections. I'd like to bring up to the stage another member of the class of 2023, majored in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. Welcome to the stage, Grace Malas.
Yes!
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna try not to cry, so bear with me. I love you too. Hello, friends, faculty, and family. We are gathered here today in love and celebration to honor our beautiful sisters and brothers for graduating and being a part of the class of 2023. Words cannot simply express how proud I am to be amongst a room full of bright, determined, and successful individuals who finally look just like me.
Right.
4 years ago, I would have never even imagined being on this stage giving you all this speech and reflecting on my time here at SF State. However, I'm here to share with you all my story and how I have grown from the experience I've had at SF State. During my first year in college, I grew extremely homesick as I underestimated how hard adapting to a new environment would be. Just an 18-year-old girl who had no idea what living on my own was like. Just like many of you my first year, I couldn't wait to move out of my parents' house and finally be on my own. However, my experience was not what I expected. Attending a predominantly white institute made it very difficult for me to create genuine connections, and I found myself questioning if I belonged. Every single class I had my first year was filled with the same faces we are used to having in our classrooms, the same faces that didn't look anything like mine. I felt extremely disconnected from myself. I didn't feel heard, nor did I feel supported, and I specifically remember I would sit in the back of the dining hall and call my mom and cry to her about how much I wanted to go home and how much I felt I didn't belong here. I was in a new city filled with endless opportunities, and I knew if I wanted to continue attending college and complete the goals I had set for myself, it was important to change my outlook on my situation. It was not until I applied for my first job at the Black Unity Center that started it all for me. The director at the time, who is in attendance today, Tarshell Beards, gave me the wonderful opportunity of being a student assistant at the Black Unity Center. To this day, I thank you, Tarshell, for jumpstarting the impact I was going to make on campus. Within my 4 years at San Francisco State, I have dedicated both time and purpose to participate in organizations as well as create extracurriculars revolving around helping others. When working for the Black Unity Center, I was introduced to our school's Black Student Union, mind you, the very first Black Student Union on any college campus. I met so many new friends and went to all of their events. I remember telling myself I wanted to be on the board. Fast forward a year later, I began to serve on the board, now making it my 3rd year, and now serving as the vice president of our Black Student Union. Alongside being vice president of BSU, I served as president on our school's dance team, Dance Elite. Coming from a dance background, I knew I had to create, yes, I created a whole dance team that is now flourishing and is going to continue to flourish even after I graduate. Now, I can go on and on about how I found myself at SF State, but I want to highlight the meaning of perseverance. We have all had stories of our experience at SF State, some alike and some different. But what is most beautiful about it all is that we persevered through what felt like the most difficult of times to get where we are today in this building. I look out behind me and I see my future doctors, lawyers, professors, directors, activists, and many more. And when I look at myself, I see a future forensic psychologist. Continuing my education, I will be getting my master's in legal and forensic psychology at the University of Irvine this fall, and I can't wait to make an impact there just like I did at San Francisco State. my best friend for flying out to see me graduate. Thank you to my amazing boyfriend for always believing in me. And most importantly, thank you to my mom and dad who supported me not only these 4 years, but my whole life. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you both, and I would definitely not be here without your guidance. And lastly, I congratulate you all on your accomplishments, and I know your futures are bright. Without that being said, continue to make our ancestors proud and continue to dominate those predominantly white spaces that we thought we couldn't. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. You know, people show their emotions up here. This is a very emotional moment in their lives, so I don't think there's any problem with that. It's good to show emotions, you know? I mean, you gotta feel it. It's good to feel that sort of thing. Big moment in their life. Now, next. Before I continue, one thing I wanted to mention earlier, and I didn't, but I'll mention it now. For social networking, we do have a hashtag. Hashtag Jabulani SF23. All right, so on your social networking apps, put it out there. Again, hashtag Jabulani SF23. All right. Next up, we're going to have another performance. The Dancing Divas.
Okay. And it's her. Like here? Like right by me? Yeah. Yeah, I can hold it. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it the whole time. Oh, no problem. You do a little. You good?
cymbals, quads, and bass. It's time for you to get a little taste of the only drum line, certified by the Green Bee, guaranteed to show up and show out on your ass, anytime, any place, anywhere. Introducing the Buzz.
All right, that's energy. Let's have another round of applause for the Dancing Divas. Yeah, sure. And your program, there's the next item up will be a spoken word, but that not happening tonight, so we'll just move on.
Oh, God.
For the inspirational address, I'd like to bring up another member of the class of 2023, earned a doctorate in educational leadership. I'd like to welcome to the stage, Cookie Garrett.
Greetings, everyone. Hello to all of our VPs and our deans in the room, to our San Francisco State University faculty and staff, to our family, our friends, and last but certainly not least, to the 2023 Javelin grads. Beautiful Black people, how y'all feeling? Graduates, y'all all right? My name is Cookie Garrett. I am a descendant of enslaved Africans and indigenous Catawba peoples of the land now known as Georgia. I'm a native of Atlanta, Georgia, the east side to be exact. And I am a first-generation college student. As a young Black girl from an urban low-income household, my aspirations were really just to stay alive and stack my paper. My mother, however, did not share my aspirations. You see, although I have always possessed a high aptitude for learning, critical thinking, and problem solving, formal education was a struggle for me. My academic challenges were a result of not having the tools to grasp my exceptional learning style, which created a very complicated relationship with me and formal education. Despite my mom's encouragement, I didn't seriously consider college until my sister, who was a few years older, left to go to Howard. When college became a viable option, I consulted my high school guidance counselor regarding what my next steps should be. Her response remains etched into my memory until this day. She said, "I don't think college is a good option for you. You just wouldn't have enough support. It would be a waste of your time and your resources." Her inability to see my vigor and her blatant lack of faith in my ability to excel devastated me. However, it also became the springboard for my resilience and persistence in the years that followed. That fall, I enrolled in Valdosta State University, where I went on to obtain my bachelor's degree in psychology and my master's of education. And today, I stand before you as a 2023 graduate of the Educational Doctorate of Educational Leadership program here at San Francisco State University. Go Gators! To be clear, my academic journey was anything but easy. But my sister and I were able to solve problems together and find ways to navigate that hidden curriculum and support one another in spaces and cases that our family couldn't. There were 3 things that we lived by that helped in every step of our academic journey and continue to help me as an educational leader today. Number 1, show up, even when you don't want to. There will always be a time of adversity and challenge in every area of life. Sometimes we will want to run and hide. But even in those tough times, we first have to show up for ourselves. That may look like taking a step back, using the power of your no, because contrary to what this culture tells you, no is a full sentence. Also, showing up for your commitments and the people that show up for you, even when you don't have everything all together or everything doesn't turn out perfectly. Because in reality, we are all flawed humans, striving to be the very best versions of ourselves that we can be in the moment. Number 2, build your tribe. We are strong and resilient people. But we were not designed to navigate this world alone. Surround yourself with people that will support, encourage, challenge, and celebrate you. When you have a tribe that truly rides for you, what's understood don't gotta be explained. Number 3, be you. In a world where we are consistently expected to code switch and go along to get along as Black people, and in a culture where we have to explain why being pro-Black isn't being anti-anything else, take pride in who you are and show up as the truest version of you in every space possible. You see, we stand on the shoulders of giants such as Marsha P. Johnson, Audre Lorde, James Baldwin, Zora Neale Hurston, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Opal Lee, just to name a few, who fought and advocated for our cultural freedoms and our educational rights. As we embrace our Black trans tenacity, our Black gender non-conforming exuberance, our Black boy joy, and our Black girl magic, passed down to us from generations of ambitious, resilient, and joyful people, I challenge you to go out into this world and go stupid, go dumb. Build stupid generational wealth for those coming after you and build generational blessings of mental health. Make dumb progress toward equity and social justice as you continue to present yourself boldly, brilliantly, and with the pride of all the things that make you you. Take ownership as the authors of our leadership, because as the great Nipsey Hussle reminds us, the marathon continues. And as we show up, even when we don't want to, build our tribes, and be the truest versions of us, we will continue to live our ancestors' wildest dreams. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I made a slight error when I introduced her to the stage. I should have said Dr. Cookie Cutter. All right, next up, for a selection, I'd like to bring up to the stage a lecturer in Africana Studies, Miss Terlin Woodford.
First of all, let me back up on that. First of all, I want to say to our graduates, this semester, and I know because I was teaching, this semester was trying. There were times when our students just wanted to give up. They wanted to give up.
wanted to give up, but we stayed the course. Pat yourselves on the back.
Right.
Because you stayed the course. And I'll be the first one to say it. I prayed a whole lot. I wasn't just praying for myself. I was praying for my students. Because as faculty, we are more than teachers. We are mamas. We are papas. We are aunties. We are uncles. We are encouragers. And I just want to encourage you today to always put God first. Because He's able.
Sergeant Wilson. All right. Slight modification to the schedule here. I'd like to welcome to the stage the Professor of Africana Studies to give a special recognition of someone. I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Dorothy Saruga.
We always celebrate people who've made some strides, done great things for us. I'd like to recognize Professor Sharon Jones. Please stand up, Sharon. Sharon, folks, Africana Studies is grateful to Sharon. She was one of the original 1968 strikers. Thank you for the love.
So we have a bit of history in the house, huh? All right. Now, Dr. Saruga is going to stay on stage because she's going to give an introduction to our special keynote speaker. So, welcome back, Dr. Saruga.
Another great contributor to Black life on this campus. I'd like to welcome to come up our keynote speaker, Dr. Doris Flowers. It's a kind of emotional moment to say goodbye to Doris, who's going to be retiring. I wish we could get her to stay. She's been here 32 years. She has helped so many students, and she's been a particular godsend to Africana Studies. Whenever we were suffering crises, she came to our support, served as interim chair. But of course, she did much more than coming to our aid. She came to the aid of so many faculty members coming up for tenure. But most important, she gave her life to the students. You could look in your booklet, you'll see her page. Please read it, it's quite long. Please read it, but I do want to read the first paragraph. Dr. Doris Flowers currently serves as Interim Associate Dean for the Graduate College of Education and has been in this position since 2021. Prior to this, she served as Chair of the Department of Equity, Leadership Studies, and Instructional Technologies from 2015 to 2021. She also served as I said, Interim Chair of Africana Studies during 2019 to 2020. She is a professor in the College of Education at San Francisco State University, where she served as the co-coordinator of the Center for Adult Education, as well as the Equity and Social Justice Program. Dr. Flowers is one of the founding faculty of the Equity and Social Justice Program and teaches in both equity and social justice and adult education. Originally from Washington, D.C., Dr. Flowers has served as faculty and research associate in the Communications Department at Purdue University and has taught at the University of Virginia, Howard University, and the University of the District of Columbia. Now I'm going to let you read those next two paragraphs because I know that if you don't have a date tonight, you're going to want to have some good reading. So please be sure to read that. But I do want to end with that very short paragraph because all of us who are teachers, as our singer just said, we're also like parents. And being a parent really gives us something to tap when we looking at students with their own struggles and happiness. And that last paragraph is about Dr. Flowers as a mother. Dr. Flowers is the mother of Devon Fields and grandmother of Kylie Fields, a role she believes is her greatest gift. To her students, she is a role model, a mentor, an advisor, and teacher. And to many, she is an auntie, mom, sister, grandma, friend, sister, friend, and human. And to all of us, she is beloved. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Flowers.
Gotta do some adjustments up here first. Bear with me. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Yes.
Congratulations to our graduates. Throughout the evening, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You did it. You deserve to be congratulated over and over again. So, congratulations to you. Soak it all in and just be proud of yourselves because you have worked hard to get here. But before I begin, let me thank Dr. Saruda for that most eloquent introduction. And I must say it was rather long, but thank you for that eloquent introduction. And I'm hoping that my message to you lives up to the introduction itself. Let me first say thank you to God, and for whom we all would not be here today. And so thank you very much for that, the song that was sung tonight, because that was very appropriate for us all after surviving such a traumatic part of our lives, all of us experiencing that together. So thank you, Carolyn, for that introduction, for that song. I want to also acknowledge and say thank you to the Jabulani Committee, the Black Faculty and Staff Association, the University Administration, all of our platform guests, all of our volunteers, the students, of course, and most of all, I say thank you to the parents, the families, the friends, for without whom we would not be here, you would not be here. And so I'm going to ask you all to stand to applaud all of the mothers in the room, all of the fathers in the room, all of our grandparents in the room, all of our great-grandparents in the room, all of our sisters, all of our aunts and uncles in the room, all of our children in the room, and all of our friends in the room. For it was with your love and your support of you, your graduates, and that you gave to support their dreams and accomplishments today. It does take a village, indeed it does, to complete this journey. And so thank you, thank you. So, you did it, graduates, you did it. Okay, it gives me great pleasure to be here today, and I'm deeply honored that you chose me to offer you your last bit of wisdom as a graduate. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Doris Anita Flowers. I like to say my entire name every now and then, so I'm the daughter of Dorothy Lee Davis Flowers and John Walter Flowers. They are now our ancestors, so I wish to honor them as well. I am the proud mother of Devon Fields and my granddaughter, Kai Array Fields, and they are my greatest gifts. I'm currently Associate Dean and Professor in the Graduate College of Education. I've been here at San Francisco State University for 32 years, and I am just getting the joy that I am here. And the reason I am is because I have now been here long enough to be an elder, and with that honor of being an elder, I have a responsibility that I'm eager to accept, okay? And that responsibility is to you, to all of our students, to every student that comes into this university. I am honored to be the elder for them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. I made it, I made it. My introduction and even my biographical sketch says a lot about me, but it also leaves out much more. What it doesn't say or tell you is that I was a teenage mother at the age of 16. I really screwed up my first 2 years of college. I was in a really, really bad relationship during my 20s, my early 20s. I was determined, however, to stay focused, get through school and finish while I didn't struggle to stay in school. I was always looked upon with the stereotype of failure. So despite all the negativity, I had a community, and I call them my Thank Mother God mothers because they were all women that kind of poured into me. And so they always were around to give me advice whenever they saw me kind of lingering and doing something different. They were always there. So I say to you just to listen to those people who are trying to speak to you from a spiritual place. So I listened to all of them. So despite all the negativity, they were my earth angels. And they surrounded me and they spoke into my life and they encouraged me with their words and their prayers and their positivity. Leaving home for college was a huge decision that I made with the support of my parents, my counselors, and my family. And I'm saying this because I was a teenage mother. And so I had a young child with me. But they still encouraged me to leave home and they would take care of Devon and while I was away in college. So leaving home for college was a huge decision that I made with the support of my parents and my counselors and my family. My daughter always jokes that she's probably attended every single graduation that I've had since I was in high school, and she has. But I listened to the elders. That's the important part. As they poured into me and I soaked it all in. You see, there are no perfect stories. There are ebbs and flows to everything. There are hills and valleys that we all endure. And I tell you this because so much gets left out of the narrative about who you are. So it's impossible to glean who I am from that narrative that you read. Our life and lived experiences are complex. Our life and lived experiences are complex. I'm sorry, I also. And I tell you this to make a point. The lessons I learned along the way were just as important from the no's that I received, probably more so, than they were from the yeses that I received. Because in the no was the space for the opportunity for growth, change, and success. They are all life lessons, and I know many of you have stories to tell of the 4 years that you have been here at San Francisco State, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know however many years you've been here at San Francisco State, you have stories to to tell. The behind-the-scenes stories that really got you through the classes, the work, the hard work, relationships, and more. Those are the ones that build your character, who you are. That is who you are, really. I was struggling today to find the words to deliver to you. I needed for them to be just right. I didn't want to mess up. So I could leave you with some kind of wisdom, some nugget of wisdom or inspiration to carry you through. I contemplated how to inspire you or how to motivate you. I asked friends and families and my students, former students, for advice. Yes, I do. I listen to my students, as you are all great critical thinkers. So thank you for your advice. Some said to tell a story. Some said to offer advice. Some said to use a bit of levity. And then after thinking long and hard about it, I thought to myself, I'll just celebrate you and your many accomplishments and offer my thoughts and your last lecture of wisdom before you leave San Francisco State University. Graduates, you have worked harder than you ever thought you would or even could for this day. You made sacrifices to do the work needed to accomplish your goals. You have struggled to make the grade. You did your best and to be your best. So much more to be done. So it's fitting that you chose as the theme for this celebration, for this 35th anniversary of Jabulani, we have ascended, living our ancestors' wildest dreams. We forge our path as the authors of our legacy. So, at this time, I thank the ancestors for their will and strength and their belief in the manifestation of the future. And that future is you. That future is you. and me. And that is why we are here. We're here. You are here. We are here. And the path you take will be yours. But there is much more to be said about how you create that path, how you walk that path. Will others be able to follow? Will it lead to different routes? And will you dare to dream it big enough? Will you dare to dream big enough to pave a path for the future, for others? Today we celebrate an end and a beginning. The end of this journey, your BA or your BS, your MA or your MS, your doctorate, your credential, your teaching credential, whatever it may be, that's the end of this journey. But there is another journey. There's a beginning to another journey. And you will have to start anew. You'll have to dream new dreams and new goals. Because who you are today will not be who you will become tomorrow. As I say congratulations, and we celebrate you tonight, graduates, we do so at a time when our basic humanity, our human rights, our historical truths, and education are all being threatened. Today is the anniversary of the death of George Floyd. Yesterday, the anniversary of the Uvalde mass killings of 21 innocent third and fourth graders. And we honor today three of our own. Babacar Cora, Jonetta Edwards in social work, who is also represented with the chair, and Darren Chamani from Africana Studies, who also is represented with the chair. So we must not forget that Black African Americans are still under attack. We continue to bear witness to the death of Black men and women and children by a legal system of systemic racism, injustice, and hatred. The learning and teaching of critical race theory in any form is being used as a weapon to abolish and negate the truth in history. So, when they speak of altering the curriculums in schools so ethnic studies is not taught, history is erased, deemed as untruth, banned, books are banned, and authors demonized, there is more to it than what is on the surface. You see, it's not our individual strength. We know we're talented, but it is a collective strength of all of us. That is the power, that is deemed as more powerful. And if they can prevent the telling of Black history, then they can erase a people. And when you don't know who you are, and you don't know your history, then you don't know the power that you have. And that is why they keep it out of the history books and prevent schools from teaching it, to dim your light and your greatness. We are at a critical juncture, however, where we can choose to be on the right side of history. You must stay committed to continuing the fight for freedom, for our voices, freeing our Black minds and bodies. You must continue to use your voices to speak of the injustices and discrimination that operate within the institutions that we will occupy. Be aware of and continue to call out the hatred and the racism and the systemic racism. The objective here is to rewrite or write history, so it reveals the truth about the experiences of Black African American people. You must be at the forefront to make the changes, to ensure that equity is realized, so social justice prevails. So I say to you graduates that you must always remember that race and place must be recognized, understood, and remain a part of our discourse if indeed we want to achieve social justice and equity in America. So know that when the celebration ends, there is still work to be done. So have fun and enjoy yourselves. I don't want to stop the celebration or anything like that, but have fun and enjoy this time because you have earned that. But don't lose sight of what's ahead of you. As a professor, you are why. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to my. Can I take this off?
Yeah.
As a professor, you are why we're here, and why we do what we do. I love working with students. I love working with you, watching you grow and gaining understanding, new knowledge, being able to witness your transformation is just pure joy to me. And what's even more beautiful is that you bring a wealth of knowledge to share with us too. And so I honor that too. So thank you for that, because I learned from you. So I like to believe that as a professor and an administrator right now, I try to both teach and lead with kindness and compassion. Truth and compassion, I'm sorry. This is the foundation for humanity, and I believe our students enter our learning spaces because they choose to be in them, because they see the reflection of humanity first. So we all come from many places to end up right where we are, right here, right now. And we're supposed to be here because we belong here. Your journey is supposed to include all of us. We are supposed to be in relationship with one another, as I believe I heard our doctoral students say. Because we really are connected. That's the community that we come from as Black people. A new friend means new knowledge, a different perspective even that we gain. Who knows what lies on your journey? What we do know is that this will be the first step into a new unknown possibility. We also know that your education is at the core of the Black tradition, the Black tradition, the Black family, and the Black church. It is foundational to our existence and guarantee of our future. It is through encouragement and belief and faith and prayer that our parents and our families and our friends had that you would be successful. They planted the seed, and we just added water and fertilizer and a little nudging from time to time to watch you grow, flourish, and keep you going and growing. So I say to you tonight, be inspired from your loved ones and the spirit of your ancestors. For they are the undergird for who you are. Think about making that journey that they made. Thank them for crossing that bridge, for having the resilience to press forward with the hope for me and the hope for you. So as you move forward, do it with an intent to make a difference in the world. Be your authentic selves, because that will be your best self. Give back and serve in your community and make a difference to change what piece of the world you occupy. Oh yes, and don't forget to reach back, as your Sankofa symbol says, and lend a hand to the brother or sister that needs to come forward with you, okay?
That's right.
I'm almost done. Okay. So graduates, this is your day. This is your time. Stand boldly in your truth and walk out on your own path. I wish you much success. You now have all of us as your new family cheering you on into the future. You will create new dreams and discover, if not make new paths. You will become the scientists and teachers and doctors and designers and lawyers and policymakers, innovators and social workers and psychologists and psychiatrists that we'll need for the future. You did it. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Flowers. Let's have another round of applause for our ladies. All right, I'd like to bring up to stage another member of the class of 2023, who's the friend, actually, of Boubacar Kora, and we want to recognize him and honor his memory. I'd like to bring him to the stage Namdi Abu.
I thought we were famous. I don't know why you guys let me get the microphone myself. But obviously starting off, I want to say thank you for everybody coming here to celebrate with the graduates today. This is a very, very important day for us, so we appreciate everybody's support. We love you guys, so thank you. Round of applause for yourselves, first of all. So I was asked to prepare a speech for somebody who I care a lot about, somebody who I love, somebody who I hold dear to my heart, somebody who some of you guys probably know as well. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today because God had other plans. But I know he's still here with me. I feel him in my spirit, and I hope you guys feel him too. I really couldn't think of like the words to say because, you know, how do you express the way you feel about somebody that you lose is so close to you. Somebody that you was with every single day for the past 5 years of your life. So instead, I just wrote a letter. Hopefully, you guys feel this letter. This is just me expressing my emotions towards him, and me just talking to him. So I hope you guys listen. It's called Dear Booba. Dear Booba, today is bittersweet because we talked about this exact moment so many times. I try my best to be happy about this accomplishment, and that I graduated, and that I'm walking this stage. But if I'm being honest, I don't feel any of those things because you're supposed to be here with me. If anything, you deserve to graduate more than any of us here. I spent so many nights debating on quitting, dropping out, not going to class. I mean, I was really going to class, but you know what I mean? I graduated now, so I can say that. But every single time I would tell him that, he would always just look at me like, bro, you done gave this school so much money, you better finish. And every time he would tell me the same thing, I have no complaints, I would look at him and tell him the exact same thing. And there were so many ups and downs that I went through with him. He saw me at my lowest and he saw me at my highest. You know, he would be broke, like completely, trying to scrape up a penny, trying to pay rent, you know, to have way more money than any college student should have, because we had no idea what to do with it. But you know, through every single thing we went through, he always kept a smile on his face, whether good or bad. And he made sure that I had a smile on my face too. And honestly, he did that for everybody that ever came around. Honestly, like if he was to walk into the room would light up. And he never spoke too much. He wasn't a man of many words, but when he did speak, it was always powerful. And that's why I loved him, because that's just the kind of person he was. And bro, you pushed me to be more and do more and believe I could be more than anything I thought I could be. You introduced me to a beautiful family who sit right up here in the front. I love you guys so dearly. You guys instantly became my family. You support right there, that's his little brother, that's like the closest thing in my heart. Come here, bro. Come on. And honestly, I'm forever in you guys' favor. I love you guys so much with all my heart. And for that, I dedicate this degree to Google Car, I dedicate my degree to you guys, I dedicate my degree to you. Roommate, my real brother. Rest in peace. Long live Booba. And honestly, if there's anything that you guys should get from his life and his legacy, it's that no matter what obstacle comes your way, no matter what adversity you face, no matter what the devil tries to throw in front of you, you can defeat it. And you're strong to defeat it. Like, you feel me? We graduated, like, I don't know if you know, but a lot of us, we the first ones in our family to do this. You feel me? And a lot of us didn't think we was gonna make it here. I for sure did. My siblings can attest to it. I did not think I was gonna make it this far. For real. But I did, because I'm strong. Remember to do exactly what you love, no matter what it is. I don't care who is around you, not your friends, not your family. Do what you love because you love it. That's what Rubicon really live for. That's what we stand on. And please, seize every single opportunity that comes to you in life, because life is so short. Congratulations, class of 2023. I can take this out. And you beat this guy. I wore the glasses so I wouldn't cry for me.
Right now, to present an award of posthumous degree in honor of Babakar Kora, I'd like to bring back to the stage Dr. Abul Petrie.
At this time, I would like to invite the family of Boubacar Kara to the stage to present the posthumous baccalaureate degree. And while they're coming to the stage, I will make a few brief comments. I've never met Boubacar in person. I met Boubacar through an online course. In fact, the course was called Malcolm X and Black Nationalism. And he was a persistent emailer. He was emailing me on a consistent basis for his enrollment in the summer. And I kept saying to myself, I said, this student is very persistent. They're going to get this degree. And so when I heard that he passed on July 4th, I was tremendously shocked and saddened by his passing. But I would say to the family and friends, again, I didn't know him in the physical, but anytime you major in Africana studies, you have a certain disposition that we know you by the Spirit. And so I knew Boubacar by the Spirit, and life has not ended. It has only changed forms. So at this time, I'm going to present you with the award, and then I'm going to allow one of the family persons to say a few words, and I will return to my seat. So on behalf of San Francisco State University, we want to confer on you the Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in Africana Studies and a minor in Health Education.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you very much, Dr. Petrie. My name is Jindu Sani. I am Boubacar Kora's uncle. And here on stage, we have the father, Mr. Kora. Mother, Fantasani. Who is my sister, my little sister. And we have Erika, Dr. Erika Messenger. She's a professor of public policy at UC Berkeley. She's Boubacar's mother. And she's here with her family, and we have Marian Sullivan, who is also a neighbor of Boubacar Kora. I'm going to keep it very, very short. I shouldn't be speaking here today, for a lot of people in this room have impacted Boubacar's wife more than I have. I left the Gambia, that's where we're from, quite a while ago, when Boubacar was little, and I've been living in this country. I've met him before, but I reconnected with him when he joined, him and the mother joined the father in here. That's when I reconnected with him. But it was from a distance, for I lived in New York, and they lived in California here. I'm going to keep it short. You know, it's been a long evening for a lot of you, but I just want to say thank you to the school, university for giving them this opportunity, because Boubacar's death was a huge tragedy. There was a young man with a lot of promise, whose life was cut short in tragic circumstances. But today, he's given us hope for his good work, and his humanity has led to the university recognizing him. A lot of people go to school, die before they graduate, but they don't get this. And the reason he is there is testament to the work of his parents and all good educators here and the administration that created a very good environment. And special thanks go to Erica, who, as much as his parents, was responsible for Boubacar making it that far. She helped him with the college applications, looking for financial aid, you know, employed him as a babysitter, and basically helped him through every stage of his life. And upon Boubacar's death, when I came here to help, she stood with me along with Marianne. I wouldn't have been able to do anything without their help. So I just want to recognize that. I will keep it short, and I'll give Erica the chance to come and say a few words.
I just want to say Boubacar was a teacher. He taught all of us, and we were so lucky to learn from him. Thank you.
Come on, let's have another round of applause for all right, now to bring the charge to the students, I'd like to welcome to the stage another member of the class of 2023 who has a degree in Africana Studies as a major with a minor in criminal justice. Please welcome to the stage Isis Amina.
me, my name is Isis Amina. I am a Africana Studies major and a Criminal Justice Studies minor. I'm also the founder and director of the Dancing Eagles of State. Y'all just see this one? Yes! They're my little pookies, they're my little pookies. Anyway, we're doing autographs in the back after graduation. You can find us all in the corner somewhere, okay? So yeah, you guys, so this whole college experience has been very eventful, to say the least, okay? Y'all would not believe all the crazy things that I've gone through just from stepping foot on this campus. Like, it's really not crazy. But I'm not gonna stay here and talk about that. And no matter how hard it was to get here, we can all say that we made it to see the day when we crossed the stage. So period to all of us. And on top of that, we looked good while we did it like nothing ever happened. And I do hope that this next chapter in your lives brings you nothing but opportunities and growth, and that you all achieve all the things that you desire. And let those people who hate on you hate all they want to, because guess what? They're still going to be watching you from afar anyways, wishing they did and had what you have, okay? Just make sure you keep the real ones around you and never forget where you come from. Remember that you are the CEO of your life and you can hire and fire people as you please. So if there's anyone or anything that's trying to weigh you down, make sure you fire them ASAP. I just want you guys to know that you deserve nothing but the best, and that, you know, moving forward, I'm manifesting dream careers for y'all. I'm manifesting wealth. I'm manifesting good skin, good health, banging bodies, flight cars, 10 houses just because you want to buy it, just because you can't buy it. I'm talking like wine Wednesdays, brunch every Sunday. I'm hoping y'all future is so bright it's astronomical. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's it. I just want to congratulate the class of 2023. Oh yeah, and you know, y'all got to go.
You know, people have to stop being so shy when they come up here. Thank you, Isis Amina. All right. Now, for the big part of coming here, we're going to have the rites of passage. So please be patient while we adjust the stage a little bit. Bring up to the
Are y'all ready? Alright, we're gonna start with the favorite part of San Francisco State. If you didn't know, I am the gatekeeper to the pipeline to prison, so they come to college instead of going to jail. So the first students here with the Kentes is where's Dr. Flowers? One of the things, Step to College. San Francisco State has the only Step to College program giving transferable units to high school students, and they are Black. So, all I need y'all to do is just bring your Black students that's in high school to me, and we're gonna matriculate them into the
the best schools possible, CSUs. First student, Talia Miller, Gateway High School. She's going to San Jose State University. Second student, Malachi Everett, Castro Valley High School, going to CSU Bakerfield.
These are high school students who've gone through a special program that gives them units to be able to transfer.
Paige, Senegal, Philip Gonzalez Burton, going to be a Gator! And they don't pay to go to college right away. We get full rides. Next, Rashid Romeo Richards. He will be a Gator after he transfers from City. Dr. Flowers, I'm done. I'm going to get my doctorate.
Thank you, Tisha. Williams, represent administration department. Betel Abiga, BA in Public Health. Kamaya Shackleford, a BA in Psychology. Clarissa White, major in Psychology, minor in African Studies. Germania Powell, apparel design and merchandising. Yes. Devin Oakley, theater arts, performance. Cherie Bishop, BA in communications.
No, you should enjoy yourself. You should move this up next to Imani and get out of the way. I can move it out of the
All right. Ike Oluma Oladoja, social work. Tasha Chapman, Chapman Development, concentrated in youth. Stephanie Ozodimo, Alizi, with a major cell in molecular biology, magna cum laude. Sydney Jackson, history major, Africana Studies minor. Jade Brander, psychology. Toussaint Stone, Africana Studies, social behavior. Remy Martin, for business marketing.
Oh, who's he coming up to? Okay, I'll go film down there.
Lauren Butler, business management and minor in African studies. Raven McDonald, BS in Public Health. Kimberlyn Benson, BS in Biology with a concentration in Psychology. Physiology.
Monty went to go take care. Okay.
Mamaduba, BS in Computer Science. Lanita Richard, Child Development. Anise Netterville, Business Finance and Economics.
You have a much better camera, but we want to go over there because we want to get a picture of everybody. Oh yes, that too.
Ursula Renee Choice, would be a social work minor in counseling. Kamari Jones White, criminal justice, African Studies minor.
Here we go.
Nkosi Smith, a BS in mechanical engineering. Zaria Wright, Women in Gender Studies. Mahogany Williams,
Congratulations.
Sabe Alice Carter Wiggins, Bachelor of Science in Biology, concentration in Physiology, minor in Chemistry.
That was so funny. Mama.
Mia Warren Carter, BA in Music Education, Africana Studies, AA in Africana Studies, AA in Education. Alexis Smith, BA in Sociology, minor in Africana Studies.
This was all turned inside. We were so excited. Oh my God. So excited.
Brianna King, with a BS in Business.
Wait, what did he do? He was like, all right, got it.
Kayla Rose,
I'll see y'all later.
Kayla Ross, Communication Studies.
You probably knew what time the restaurant was closed.
That's it. He was like, we're done. We're done. Long enough. We're done. Oh my gosh.
Jake Poe, Studio Art Studies and
Wow.
Resistance Studies.
Wow, now we want to go eat.
Heron, Hailesi, Lassie. BA in Psychology, with emphasis in Child Development. Stavisha Johnson, Africana Studies. Adokar Swanaker, cinema. Simone Brown, major in cinematography, and minor in business administration. Nadia Jean Love, major in philosophy and law, with a minor in business administration. Kamaya Brown Simsisibu, English literature, a minor in Africana studies. Sequoia Drew, sociology. Karen Beltran, child and adolescent development, youth and out of school.
So thank you so much. We're going to be doing it again.
Tristan Brown, business administration.
So we're going to be doing this again. This is the Black graduation, which is the more important graduation to us, Nkosi, more important
Bernard
to our
Paramore, psychology.
However, tomorrow is the other graduation, so we're going to be live streaming that. That's the general graduation. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Carla.
Marie Nicole Combs, communication studies.
Everyone who's been watching, everyone who's contributed, we love you so much. We are so hungry. We're going to go and grab something, and then we're starting up again tomorrow. So we'll have the live stream happen again tomorrow.
Grace Halasi,
Charlene,
minor in psychology, minor in
oh
criminal
my
justice.
gosh, my eyes are swollen from crying. Look at that face. Look at that face. I also have feeling that.
Myra Olenina, psychology, criminal justice minor, and education
We
minor.
have like maybe 10, 15 more minutes and
Taylor Jones,
but not right now.
Peggy Kabukue, major in psychology, minor in communication.
Here are some options. Vietnamese.
Kaylin Dixon, major in biology, concentration in physiology, minor in chemistry.
The text read to you, so you could just look at the
Aaliyah Gilliard, theatrical arts, emphasis performance. Colette Hazel, major in criminal justice, with a minor in history.
Like 5 minutes?
There's 2 others.
Reginald Jackson, was in finance.
Right? That's what I thought. The guy was looking at whatever they were looking at what they offered.
Olusoso Amatori, BA in political science.
Stunning. Hands down, stunning.
Lauren Brichet George. This is speech, language, and human science for minor in social justice. Desiree Rose Smith, sociology. Mireille Gomez, psychology, minor in special education. Yosef Mahadari, business marketing. Bukhari Spencer, business accounting. Kayla Thomas, BSI, sociology, minor in Africana studies, minor in counseling. Diane Tyler, BA in liberal studies, minor in business.
Yeah, I think whoever wants to, great, but and then we can also figure it out, like, you know, what Nkosi wants, you know? It might only be like I don't know if Kevin wants to, if Brian wants to.
All right. Philandria Johnson Simpson. BA in history, with concentration in Africana and ethnic
Yeah, but
studies.
we're all going to be together, so we can decide that. We could go back over if we want. I mean, if
Madison Kane, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
well, I kind of feel like, I mean, we should definitely have backups, but I think we're also going to have to reevaluate.
Joshua Smith, BA in Child Development. Suraya Malik, BS in Public Health. Alexis Dion Milligan, BS in Public Health.
I know I don't need to say it.
Sylvia Wendy Kelly, BA in Political Science with a minor in International Relations. Jasmine Peterson, major in Liberal Studies, double minor in Education and Special Education. Dami Oyatayo, BA in Criminal Justice, double minor in Political Science and Africana Studies with Law certificate. Milana Sanders, Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, concentration in Exercise and Movement Science. Margaret Kinnan, Broadcast and Communication.
It is Africa Day. I'm calling now to prevent
Estrella Diana Allen. Major in biochemistry with minor in holistic health.
Yeah, I don't have. Do I have it? Yes. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay.
Conrad Watkins, bachelor's in economics with minor in Mandarin.
Mom said that
Ifai Daniel Elendu, BS in Visual Communication Design. Chanel Williams, in Urban Studies and Planning. Markenia Roger. Early Science Masters and Pre-Entry. Kimbria Smith, Master Social Work.
What happened? What's he doing?
Katina Jackson, Master of Science in Social Work. Nicholas Davis Odo, Master of Arts in Education with an emphasis in equity and social justice.
Two graduations, yeah. Governor, yeah.
Yakub Youssef. Keanu Mitchell. Allison Tucker, Master's Special Education with teaching credential and autism certificate. Noah Gudinho, Master of Public Administration.
Yeah, hold on. I know. I actually thought about that.
Dr. Tiffany Jackson, Doctor in Educational Leadership.
What? What do you be able to untie?
Dr. Erica Black, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership.
Oh, where's my...
Dr. Cookie Gay, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Chidi Wachukwu.
I know, right? At this point, everyone is kind of going for what they know. Look at this, look at this.
The original restaurant is not the plan anymore. So this new one, well, he's up there. I can text him. Oh, he's out. He's not up there.
Grab Nkosi because we're hungry. And oh my God, I love this. So African dancing has broken out. And there's going to be some stepping, like some step show stuff is about to go down.
ISIS coming down.
know it. I was like, dang. I know. You walked in and like, whoosh. Hey, mama, get in and get your baby. Get your baby. Hey. Ready? Now, oh, what is going on with this? This camera, it's like busy. Now recharge the flame. Oh, you already did? Yeah, one of them's good. All right. Yes! Got me over here. Can you give that back to me, Mommy? We're going to drop it behind you. Oh, these turn out nice. Wow. Mom, we're going to go here. We're going to go this way because it's too hard to get on the other side. Turn out so nice. Oh, I love this. Okay, well. Hey, baby. What do you think? With that. Oh, she did? Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's that? Congratulations to you, young lady. Congratulations to you. Right. I saw those beautiful things with that white dress. Girl, you know we bought 6 of them because you couldn't decide. Oh, in the black store? Oh, we are gonna.